Alas, I thought this forest must be true, and would not change because of my changed eyes. I thought the growing things were as I knew, and not a mock. I thought at least the skies were honest and would keep that happy blue they used to wear before I learned to see. But woe the day, lo, I have wandered forth and thought to stay here where some gladness still might be for me, where some delight should still break on my now too faithful sight, and, lo, not even here may I go free. Oh, hateful knowledge, pass and let me be. Why am I made thy slave? Why am I wise who once beheld all life with glamoured eyes? Ah, woe the day! This bleak and shriveled wood, these rotted leaves, and all the wild flowers dead, and here the ferns lie bruised and brown that stood my tall green shelter, and, above my head, the naked creaking branches show the sky athwart their lattice one murk sunless grey. Ah, woe the day I see, and beauty has all passed away. Woe for my desolate wisdom, woe! Ah, why must the sweet spell be broken ere I die? Dear glad-tongued lark, come down and talk with me. Tell me, oh tell me, hast thou caught, maybe, some little word, some word from heaven to make the meaning plain of this great change, or change me back again? And, chattering sparrow from the eaves, come here and tell me, thou who seest men so near, canst thou have heard some talk among them, out of all their lore, to teach me, who have learned to see as they, to be like them still more, and smile at hateful things or pass them more? Sky bird and house bird, do you know the way? Come hither, let me tell you all my woe. Have you not known me in my carelessness? I was that joyous child, not long ago. The fairies hid away from life's distress and eager weariness of burdened men to live their darling in the elfin glen. I was that thing of mirth and fantasies, more antic than young squirrels at their play, more wilful wanton than coy butterflies teasing the flowers with make-believes to kiss, more happy than the early thrush whose lay awakes the woodlands with spring melodies and sings the year to summer with his bliss. And now am I so sad, for, listen, I am wise, my eyes see truth, and nothing wears the brightness that it had, nothing is fair or glad, all joy and grace were dreams, dead with my fairy youth. Ah, had you seen our home for the great hall, one amethyst clear dome fretted with silver ore, who could say which, with white pure moonbeams, and the floors made rich with patens of all rare translucent gems and musky flower buds bending down their stems for weight of diamonds that hung like dews, and everywhere their radiance of carved gold, and pearls soft shimmer, and quick various hues of mystic opals glinting manifold, and everywhere the music and the gleams of clear cool waters, sparkling iris beams in emerald and crystal fountains wrought like river lilies with their buds and leaves, or as late briar shoots caught in the first glittering rime webs blithe October weaves. Army, so fair, so bright, had you but seen. But, lo, the other night he was alone and watching how the sky made a new star each moment and grew dim, and singing to the moon, when he came by, the wise weird man. What need had I of him? The wise weird man who can see fairy folk and break all spells. He saw me and he spoke, poor changeling child, how is thy heart beguiled, and thy blind eyes made foolish with false sight? Let the spell end, be wise, and see aright. Then with a frozen salve that brought sharp tears signed both my eyes, and went, and from that hour I am made weary with the cruel dower of sight for evil. For mine eyes before made beauty where they looked, and saw no more our happy eyes. Our sweet, blind, cheated years. Alas! The glories of our fairy halls, alas! The blossoms and the gems and gold dreams, dreams, and lies. Broken and clammy are the earthen walls, the mildew is their silvering, where of old the jewels shimmered shimmers moist and cold, the dew of oozing damps, and, for the dyes and the fair shapes of diamond-laden flowers, foul toadstool growths that never saw the skies, and, for the fountains, pools, and, for the bowers, blank caves. Naught, naught in its old gracious guise, and what is left for beauty is a mock spangles and gilt and glass for precious things, bedraggled tinsel gauzes to enfrock unlovely nakedness of earth and rock, and painted images and cozenings. Army, army. The beauty, the delight dreams, dreams, and lies. Army. and a curse more has come with sight. There is no sweetness left me for my ears, for when they sing the fairy melodies, like voice of laughters and like voice of sighs and voice of running brooks and voice of birds and voice of lovers wooing, and the words are those that fill the heart of each who hears, I hate the song, for I hear all the while dreams, and lies. Yea, and I see no loving in a smile, for, when they soothe me tenderly, and praise, and speak the soft words of the former days, my heart is cold and wise as are mine eyes, and I grow sick of pleasant flatteries and talk of bliss and ancient merry ways, for, lo, the hollow old content was vain. How shall it live again? Dreams, and lies, and even here is change. For not till now have I seen barrenness, and leaves lie dank. For me the leaf was green upon the bough the livelong year, my tall ferns never sank, some sweet and tender blossom always grew, the summer and the winter skies were blue, and when the snow came in a winter freak to make the blossoms play me hide and seek, he laughed because I knew that they were there. Ah, woe is me! I said I will steal forth and make my lair, like some strayed fox cub, in the sheltered wood, for that will be as it was wont to be, and I will live among the careless birds and happy forest beasts and insect herds who in blithe wanderings find their easy food, and feed and sport and rest in ceaseless glee, having their world all real and all fair. Alas! For it was falseness, even here the beauty has gone by, it was my dream, and all the black and dripping trees lie bare, soddening in fog and in dull mists that steam from the unwholesome barren earth, and where the dead leaves fester that were born this year. Ah me, I am grown wise, my sight is clear, and to see clear is weeping, wisdom is despair. Kind birds, oh tell me, whither shall I hie? Dear lark, hast thou looked down out of thy sky on the sweet quiet of some summer land where truth and beauty yet go hand in hand? Nay, but wouldst thou be here? Tell me, half-human sparrow, hast thou seen, among the homes of men where thine has been, a home where I might be among my kind and love it, and love them, not being blind? Tell me, draw near, oh answer me, for now are my learned desires for men's strong life to stir me, and were fain to lose old dreams, warm by their hearthside fires. Yea, and I must go, though it all were pain. The doom of my new wisdom is on me, woe for my fairy youth. Man among many must go forth and suffer, for I see woe for the blind days in the happy glen. And the lark answered, Nay, I am not wise, I can teach naught. Only, the other day, I heard them singing who sing in the skies, and ceaselessly I whisper low that lay, to sing it when the summer comes again in the world. Are love and pain foes, yet lovers they remain. Pain strengthens love till love slay pain. The sparrow said, I could not hear thee plain, for I was chirruping the merry rhyme I heard men sing last night at supper time. Reap the grain, and sow the grain, to grow by sunshine and by rain. Then the sad fairy's foster child arose, and saw the grey day darkening to its close, and passed out from the wood, and wandered down, along the misty hillside, to the town.